Pan de cristal, made in-house, similar to ciabatta but a higher hydration dough. Salty Coast stracciatella, inspired by the memory of having a slice of pizza by the beach. This is our Salty Coast stracciatella. This dish includes a tomato oil, the base of stracciatella, 2 different kinds of tapenade, a green and a dark one. The dark one is meatier with capers and anchovies, and the green one is more herbaceous and fresh. To finish, we added a tomato jam over the top. Squid. This is our locally caught squid kissed over the charcoal, a gribiche sauce on the bottom, roasted peanuts, and an al ajillo oil. We work with a fisherman who is able to get some squid locally just off the coast. There are swarms at night time around the buoys. Head cheese toast. This is our take on Langer's patty melt with some locally made Japanese milk bread, Hamadaya Bakery in Mitsuwa, house sauerkraut, the head cheese patty, topped with New School American cheese. Off to the side is some hot Hokkaido mustard that we definitely recommend to use, just a little at first to test the waters as it is spicy like wasabi. Prito. This is our take on Taiwanese popcorn chicken with some jidori chicken thighs and zucchini coated in our house-made fennel togarashi with a lemon off to the side for you to squeeze all over. Mussels tart. Inspired by a tin of Spanish mussels escabeche and influence from chicken pot pie, we have a filling of fennel leek cream and smoked manila clam topped with mussels with an escabeche glaze. This is a bit of a messier dish, so we definitely recommend dividing it however you'd like and just going right into it. Tartare. This dish is meant to emulate the flavors of Cantonese roast pork, with some 5-spice grated over the top, as well as some beet juice that has been reduced to add that deep red color you would get with char siu pork. To finish, there is a layer of our house-made polenta potato crackers. Bistro salad. Our take on a French bistro salad, we have 2 different kinds of lettuces, Castelfranco and butter lettuce, dressed in our shallot vinaigrette, lightly shaved market vegetables, as well as a grating of our cured egg yolk that we cure in nutritional yeast to get a cheesy flavor in without having to add in any dairy into the product itself. Chopped salad. This is actually more like 3 salads in one, a chopped salad at heart. However, more similar in flavor to a Niçoise combined with a Caesar. In the dressing is some fermented black bean as well as some lapschuang over the top to further the East Asian flavors. Scallop. With this dish, we wanted to combine 2 different cultures with the Filipino quinoa with the Peruvian ceviche. You will find a leche de tigre sauce and foam, as well as a sweet potato puree and house-pickled bikino peppers. Beef tongue. This is our dish of motherly love as Chef Katya grew up with her mother making her beef tongue, so much so that she doesn't eat beef anymore, and we wanted to recreate that memory. At the bottom, you will find a layer of renovinha, which is a Siberian condiment that consists of tomato, horseradish, and garlic. On top is our braised beef tongue with a glaze of tomatoes and a ring of tat soy, yu choy, escarole, or mustard greens. Mushroom. We have our mushrooms coated in our burnt habanero sauce, which may sound intimidating with how spicy habaneros can be, but every other component will help quell most of that spice down. In the center is a jammy egg yolk, with a sauce made of hazelnut milk and kefir, and 2 different kinds of confit over the top, one being potatoes, confit in butter, and the other tomatillos confit in olive oil. Lamb parpadelle. This is our homage to New York City and two of the best things they do, Italian and Chinese food. The flavors of the sauce are inspired by tingly cumin lamb with the flavors of cumin, coriander, and Szechuan peppercorns, as well as some stracciatella cheese to bring the entire dish together. Cabbage. Right here is our humble cabbage. The cabbage tends to fall under the category of being used as a supporting agent. Therefore, we made it the centerpiece with a pistachio praline at the bottom and two different types of toppings. You will find just chives for the simplicity of the cabbage, and on the opposite side you will find an allium duca, made from our allium trim roasted with some chopped pistachio, coconut, and spices. Chili crab. This is our take on Singaporean chili crab, made into a risotto with some Santa Barbara rock crab in the center, topped with a fried egg espuma. We do recommend that when you serve yourself, grabbing the spoon and dragging from the center outwards that way, every bite you get has a healthy amount of crab. Half Jidori chicken. One of our largest format dishes made to break the stereotype of chicken being underwhelming. We wanted to bombard this dish with as many components as possible without taking away from the experience of the chicken. We have a bed of baba ganoush made with smoked eggplants as well as a cranberry bean cassoulet, and to finish some market vegetables over the top. Porchetta. We have our porchetta, which is stuffed with a mix of herbs and sautéed alliums, as well as a spiced juice. A broccoli puree fortified with hoja santa, otherwise known as holy leaf, a pile of citrusy beans, and to finish a side salad to cut through the richness of the dish.